A very good evening to all of you. In the last class, we have studied the concept of business transfer agreement. Also, we have studied some part of asset purchase agreement. I am sharing a screen with you. Do let me know the answer in the chat box whether section 180 will apply in this case or not. All right. Just a second. I am sharing a screen with all of you. This one. Yeah. For example, Corporate Guru Limited is one company, no problem at all. Corporate Guru Limited has three business. Let's say one is the education business, one is the sponsorship business, one is the website blogging. Okay, no problem at all, sir. Now, the income of the company is rupees 1000. This is very important. Do let me know the answer in the chat box. The right answer will be awarded. Now, the income of the company is rupees 1000. No problem. Out of 1000 rupees, 200 rupees is coming from this education business. 500 is coming from rupees. 500 is coming from sponsorship business, and 300 rupees is coming from website blogging. So 500, 200, 300 would be 1000 rupees in total. No problem at all. So net worth of the company is rupees 2000 of the company. The company means the overall net worth of the company of the Corporate Guru Limited is rupees 2000. No problem, sir. Now, let's say my investment in the education business is 1200. My investment in sponsorship business is rupees 700. And my investment in the website blogging is rupees 100. Okay, sir. No problem at all. Now, for example, if I am selling the education business, do let me know if I am selling the education business, whether section 180 will apply to this case, yes or no? Amanpreet is saying no, sir. Archana is saying yes. Ankriti is saying yes. Prabhat is saying no. अच्छा सर. सागर भी कह रहा है नो. आदिति, काफी सारे बच्चे, मतलब there is some mixture. Yes or no का there is the mixture in this case. Now, this is very important. The education business is having the income of rupees exact 200 rupees. So we are having the income of rupees 200. Okay, 200 means total income cut exact 20%. Exact 20%. Very nice. So, sir, if my income is exact 20%, whether I will meet the criteria of income wala, do let me know the answer in the chat box. Whether I will meet the criteria of income wala, the answer is, sir, no, you will not meet the criteria of income wala. But let's say the investment in the education business is rupees 1200 and my net worth is rupees 2000 rupees. So do let me know again the answer in the chat box. The another method which we have studied. Sir, very nice, sir. So, sir, we have two methods. One is the income method and the one is the investment method. In the income method, we see more than 20% of the total income. But in the investment method, we see exact 20% or more in this case. So, for example, if I am selling the education business, Ashna, I will just see your query. But let's say if I am selling my education business, whether the approval of the shareholders as per section 180 is required, yes or no? Yes. Pratyusha is saying yes. Pritika is again saying yes. Yes, Archana, you have the doubt. Please go ahead.
So the investment should exceed 20% and income should be 20 or more, no?
Okay, so there is the confusion here. Whether the investment is like this, investment should be, yeah. See, this one is important. क्या हमारी income exact 20% थी? Exact. या हमारी investment, whether that was our investment is rupees 20% or more. What was the criteria? Anyone remember the same or not?
I think income was 20% and more, and investment should exceed 20%.
Just a second. Just a second. Let's say this one. Where is the? ये तो हम confusion हो गई यहाँ पे. Just a second. Oswald contract drafting. So what you are saying, sir, this one. हमारा कहाँ था? Business transfer agreement. Yes, what was the criteria of section 180? Anyone remember? Income exceeding 20% of its. No. Some are saying income, some are saying investment. What was the criteria exactly? I must have shared the documents with you. Just a second. Sir, investment. Varsha is saying, sir, investment fee. Okay, Veda. One student is also saying, sir, income fee exactly 20%.
आणि 5 मिनिटं 5 ते 6 मिनिटं लावलं होतं.
Okay, just a second. मैं खुद ही
हो,
मुझे
full
confuse कर दिया वो
Medium
income
थे
या
ऊपर.
investment थे. What was that? Just a second. Let's go through with the Bayer Act again. This is very, very, very important. Section 180. Yeah, this one is important. See this. Investment exceeds. Investment में exceed है. Income exact 20% हो चलेगा. If अगर income exceed नहीं करती तो चलेगा. Yes, you remember or not? This one is important. Generate 20% of the total income. So हमें याद रखना है कि income में 20% है, investment में exceeding 20% है. Now, I am again sharing the example in front of you. हमारे में income exact 20% है, exact 20%. Whether the approval of the shareholders as per section 180 is required in this case. हाँ, यहाँ पर confusion आ सकती है. आपको याद रखना है that's a income is exact 20%, exact 20% or more, it's okay. But the investment is more than 20%. Very nice, Archana. I'm glad. Okay, so sir, in this case, we are having the income of rupees 200, exact 200. So sir, we are meeting the criteria of 20%. अगर हम कौन से वाले मेथड से देखें, इनकम वाले मेथड से भी देखते हैं तो still we are meeting the 20% criteria. So my question to you is that if we sell the education business, whether section 180 will apply to this case, the answer is sir, yes. Very nice. But let's say I am just removing the word, I am just incorporating one word, Corporate Guru Private Limited. Now do let me know the section, do let me know the answer in the chat box. If we are selling the education business, whether approval of the shareholders is required or not. Mansi, very nice. Pritika, Shashank, Prabhat, sir, section 180 does not apply to private company. No problem at all. So sir, we have understood the basic concept of the business transfer agreement that we have studied in the last class. Now, this is again very, very, very important. I am sharing one screen with in front of you. Just a second. Yeah. So for example, this is very, very, very important. Let's say beta, just a second. Yeah. For example, Prateek incorporated one company, Corporate Guru, one person company, private limited. No problem, sir. Prateek had invested 1 lakh rupees in the company. No problem. In return of the same, 10,000 shares of 10 rupees each was allotted to Prateek. No problem, sir. Now, thereafter, The company bought an asset. The company bought an asset. Now, my question to you is that who is the owner of the company? Do let me know the answer in the chat box. Who is the owner of the company? This is very important. Yes, Sir Sagar is saying Pratik is the owner of the company. Very nice, Pritika and Sagar. Lydia, very nice. Now, my question to you is that who is the ultimate owner of the asset? This asset. Who is the ultimate owner of this asset?
Private Limited.
Very nice, sir. Pritika is saying company. Pritika is saying company. But see, this is very, very important question. This asset was brought by the company. This asset was bought by the company. But the ultimate owner, who is the ultimate owner? Do let me know the answer in the chat box. Khushi saying, sir, Chitakshi is saying, sir, Pratik is the ultimate owner. I do believe that, sir, corporate guru is the owner of this asset. But the ultimate owner of this asset is Pratik. Very nice. Because Pratik had invested the rupees in the company. No problem at all. Now, this is very, very, very important. Let's say a person is interested in buying the asset, this one asset, the asset which was brought by the company. Now, do let me know the answer in the chat box. This is very, very, very important. Who will be the owner of the company? Who will be the owner of the company? Sorry, who will be the owner of the asset? For example, Mr. Gopal is interested in buying the asset of the company, this asset. Now, do let me know if this happens. Who will be the owner of the asset? Very nice, sir. Prabhat, why company will be the owner? Company is now selling the asset to some other third person. Correct? So if Gopal is interested in buying the asset of the company and thereafter the company transfer the assets, sold the assets, in that case, Gopal will be the owner of the asset. Yes or no, Prabhat? Yes, sir, no problem at all. Now let's move on to the second question, and that is very, very, very important. Who is the owner of the company? Who is the owner of the company? This is very important. Sagar is saying Pratik is the owner of the company. Prabhat is saying Pratik. Khushi is saying Pratik. Very nice, all of you, that Pratik is the owner of the company. He has not sold his shares in the company. The company has only sold the assets to Mr. Gopal. This is very, very important concept which we are studying as of now. Please try to understand this. Okay, sir, no problem. Now, my question to you is that which agreement will be executed in this case? Which agreement will be executed in this case? Yes, sir. Archana is saying, sir, asset purchase and question mark. Muskan is saying, sir, asset purchase agreement. Very nice. In this case, asset purchase agreement will be executed. No problem, sir. No problem. See, अभी मैं concept पे आपको लेके जाने वाला हूँ. We are just going to the concept in just few seconds. But sir, in this case, asset purchase agreement will be executed. Whether section 180 will apply in this case, do let me know the answer in the chat box. No, sir. This is the private company. Section 180 will not apply in that case. Who will be the parties to the contract? Who will be the parties to the contract if we execute asset purchase agreement? Yes or no? Very nice, Sagar. Very nice, Samanpreet, sir. Hey, किसने Pratik and Gopal बोला? No, no, no. Pratik and Gopal will not be the party in this case. Varsha, why Pratik and Gopal? Company and the Gopal will be the parties. Because the owner who had bought the asset of the company, so the company had bought the asset. So the owner is the company. So the asset purchase agreement will be executed between the company as well as Mr. Gopal. This is very, very, very important. Okay, sir, no problem at all. We have understood this concept as of now. Now I am again giving one more example to all of you. This one. This is very, very, very important concept. Out of 10, 9 practicing professionals will fail to understand the concept of this. Just try to understand with an example. Okay, sir. So let's say Pratik is investing 1 lakh rupees in Corporate Guru Private Limited. No problem, sir. In return of the same, 10,000 shares of rupees 10 has been allotted. Now, this company has bought an asset of rupees 1 lakh. No problem, sir. No problem at all. Now the Gopal wants to purchase the shares of the company. Oh, this is very, very, very important. Now the Gopal wants to purchase the shares of the company and thereafter Gopal bought 10,000 shares from Pratik. No problem at all. Now do let me know the answer in the chat box. Who is the owner of the company? As per your opinion, who is the owner of the company? Very nice, sir. Gopal is the owner of the company. Okay, sir, no problem. Now, this is very, very, very important. Who is the owner of the company's assets? This asset, this one. Who is the owner of this asset? Do let me know the answer in the chat box. Okay, sir. Khushi is saying Pratik. Beta, Pratik has sold its shares to Gopal. Okay, some are saying Gopal, some are saying company. अच्छा, but अगर मैं यहाँ पर ये लिखूं, who is the ultimate owner? This is important. Who is the ultimate owner of the company's asset? Very nice, sir. Mr. Gopal is the ultimate owner of the company's assets. No problem at all. Sir, which agreement will be executed in this case? Do let me know the answer in the chat box. Very nice, Sagar. Very nice, Archana, Dimple, Shashank Tyagi, Khushi, Prabhat. Sir, share purchase agreement will be executed in that case. And you know the answer. Parties involved in this agreement. Do let me know again the answer in the chat box. Yes, sir. Gopal and Pratik. Very nice, sir. So this is very, very, very important. In that case, we have not executed asset purchase agreement. Still, we became the owner, the ultimate owner of the assets. So, sir, here is the concept. What is the difference between share purchase agreement and the asset purchase agreement? This is very, very, very important concept. In the share purchase agreement, you will become the owner of the company. You will become the owner of the company, and ultimately you will become the owner. You will become the ultimate owner of the assets. Yes or no? But in the case of asset purchase agreement, you will only become the owner of the company's asset. Yes, you will become the owner of the company's assets. You will not become the owner. You will not become the owner of the company. Now, अगर आपको ये वाले कॉन्सेप्ट में कोई डाउट है, if you have any doubt with respect to this share purchase agreement and asset purchase agreement, you are again very much